I asked AI a question I think about a lot. What is a good life? These are the answers I received.
The concept of a good life can mean different things to different people. However, there are some common themes that most people would agree are important for a good life. 1. Happiness and well-being. A good life involves being happy and satisfied with your life, having a positive outlook, and enjoying your daily activities. 2. Fulfillment and purpose. Having a sense of purpose and meaning in life, and feeling that your life is worthwhile and contributing to society in some way. 3. Strong relationships. Having close and supportive relationships with family, friends, and a partner, as well as feeling connected to your community. 4. Health and vitality. Taking care of your physical and mental health, and having the energy and vitality to pursue your goals and interests. 5. Personal growth and development. Continuing to learn and grow throughout your life, trying new things, and challenging yourself to become a better person. There are some common themes that emerge when people discuss what makes a good life. One common theme is that a good life is a life that is lived with meaning and purpose. People who feel that their lives have meaning are more likely to be happy and satisfied. They may find meaning in their work, their relationships, or their faith. Another common theme is that a good life is a life that is lived in balance. People who are able to find balance between their work, their relationships, and their leisure time are more likely to be happy and healthy. They may also be more likely to be successful in their careers. Finally, a good life is often seen as a life that is lived with integrity and honesty. People who are honest and true to themselves and others are more likely to be respected and admired. They are also more likely to be happy and fulfilled. Ultimately, the question of what a good life is a personal one. Each person must decide for themselves what is important to them and what will make them happy. From a moral perspective, a good life is a life that is virtuous, honest, compassionate, and aligned with one's principles. Some philosophers, such as Socrates and Plato, argued that being a good person is more important than any other external goods, such as pleasure, wealth, or power. Some religions also define the good life in terms of obedience to God's laws and expectations of rewards in the afterlife. From a hedonistic perspective, a good life is a life that maximizes pleasure and minimizes pain. Some people may seek to enjoy the small pleasures of life, such as food, music, art, or nature. Others may pursue more intense or novel sensations, such as drugs, sex, or adventure. From a eudaimonic perspective, a good life is a life that fulfills one's true potential and expresses one's authentic self. Some people may find meaning and satisfaction in pursuing their passions, talents, or hobbies. Others may seek to contribute to society through their work, volunteerism, or activism. From a pragmatic perspective, a good life is a life that meets one's basic needs and preferences. Some people may value material comfort, security, and stability. Others may prefer freedom, flexibility, and variety. Some common indicators of quality of life in this sense are health, income, education, housing, environment, social support, and community. Of course, these perspectives are not mutually exclusive or exhaustive. One may combine elements from different perspectives to form their own personal vision of the good life. On a rainy night in what feels like ages ago, someone asked me what I think a good life is. It was something I hadn't thought much about until then. I was in my early 20s, scraping by my final year of college. I didn't know what to say. It's a big question to answer, especially for a kid who had barely scratched the surface of life. The person who asked me seemed genuinely interested, not in hearing a cliche, but in hearing what I honestly thought, so I sat in silence for a while, reflecting on what my life had been up until then. A collection of memories and people, some regrettable, others irreplaceable. I told her, I think a good life is one in which we have loved and have been loved. It's not all encompassing, it's not a blueprint, it's not even all that useful. But even now, it holds true in my life. There's no right or wrong answer, only thoughts formed by unique life experiences and circumstances, things AI lacks. So I now turn this question to you. What do you think a good life is?